Hi there, I'm back. This is part two of my lead. I got cut off last time. So basically, I was talking about how men always equal trouble for me. Um, you know, there's a reason why they say not to date unless you have a year sober. Um, Mainly it's because, well, first of all, we're sick people when we come in here. Like, we come in here broken and very ill. So we don't have, I mean, I didn't have anything to give to anybody at that point. Um, Also, the other person that you're dating is probably sick. Anybody that would have been with me at that time, I know would have been sick. Um, and thirdly, if somebody goes back out, if you break up, or any other bad situation happens, uh, you're gonna want to run to alcohol and drugs, and it's happened. I've seen it happen over and over and over again. So I don't recommend dating unless you have over a year sober. Even then, I mean, I have almost five, and I'm not even dating. So anyway, Pete always says I have to become the woman I want to be to attract the guy. I don't know. I don't know what he says, but something like that. So back to Florida. So I'm in the rehab. I finally get out of the rehab. I told you that my mental health was not good. So after that, I ended up using about 2 weeks later. Actually, while I was in there for about a week, this girl that had gotten out, she was coming and bringing me Subutex, and I was getting high off that in the rehab. So obviously I didn't want to be sober. So anyway, I ended up using again. I got in some legal trouble. I ended up in jail. And it's very true what they say: jails, institutions, and death. Those are the only alternatives, to sobriety. If you know, if you're using, if you're drinking, that's probably what's going to end up eventually. Maybe not now, but maybe 6 months from now, maybe 6 years from now. But eventually it will catch up to you, I promise. It's a very progressive illness. I know mine progressed. I actually credit the hard drugs for getting me sober quicker, because they brought me to my knees quicker. Had I not have done the drugs, I probably would still be out there drinking, going on to the bitter end. In our book, it says we have but two alternatives: to accept spiritual help, or to go on to the better end, blotting out our consciousness the best we could. And I don't want that life anymore. I don't want that. My life is pretty good today. I had a lot of bad consequences because of my drinking. My life is pretty good today. I have, not only do I have like the material things, like I have a house, a car, I go out to dinner or go on vacations, all that stuff. But my mental health is so much better. That whole inside of me is so much better. Not to say that I don't, feel negative emotions sometimes, because I do. But my life has totally changed. The things I do have totally changed. I don't go to bars. I don't drink. I don't participate in those kind of things. I mean, I exercise. I hang out with sober friends. Like I said, I'm able to go on vacations, able to go out to dinner. I am able to go anywhere and do anything as long as it's not drinking. And that's contingent on my spiritual condition, that I can go anywhere and do anything. I can go anywhere alcohol is served. It doesn't bother me. The obsession has been lifted. I used to hate when people would say that, because I was like, when is my obsession going to be lifted? And I don't even no, I mean, there was no day and that I realized, but it just kind of happened over time. And then I look back and I'm like, you know what? I don't think about drinking anymore. I don't think about drugs anymore. And that is a miracle. Don't leave before the miracle happens. Thank you.